Hey, Celtics Nation. We're back with an exclusive video and the latest updates on our beloved Boston Celtics. Before we dive in, make sure to subscribe to the channel and hit that like button. This way, you'll always stay up to date and never miss out on any exclusive news. In an NBA shakeup that has sent shockwaves across the basketball world, rumors are swirling that Nikola Jokic, the reigning superstar of the Denver Nuggets and widely regarded as one of the most dominant players of this era, has reportedly agreed to a 3-year deal with the Boston Celtics. Sources close to the league suggest that negotiations have been intense, with Boston offering a package that seems almost irresistible for a player of Jokic's caliber. Fans of the Celtics are reportedly ecstatic at the prospect of a generational talent joining their roster, envisioning an entirely new era in Boston basketball. Social media platforms are abuzz, with speculation running rampant about how this potential move could reshape the Eastern Conference landscape. Analysts are already theorizing about the matchups against teams like the Milwaukee Bucks, Miami Heat, and Philadelphia 76ers, suggesting that the Celtics could instantly become the favorites to claim the conference title. Meanwhile, Denver fans are reportedly experiencing a mix of disbelief and heartbreak, as losing a player of Jokic's talent could mark a dramatic turning point for the Nuggets' future, forcing management to reconsider their long-term strategies and roster construction plans. Sources hint that Jokic's decision to consider Boston was influenced not only by the team's rich history, but also by a unique combination of coaching philosophy, roster flexibility, and market appeal. Boston's front office, known for making shrewd moves and maintaining a competitive roster, reportedly made a pitch that highlighted their vision for the team's future, emphasizing Jokic as a central figure in both on-court strategy and off-court branding initiatives. Insiders suggest that Jokic, who has always been meticulous in evaluating team dynamics and long-term competitiveness, was intrigued by the idea of joining a franchise with a storied legacy, passionate fan base, and championship aspirations. While financial incentives undoubtedly played a role, sources claim that the appeal of competing at the highest level in a vibrant, media-savvy market like Boston was a decisive factor. Rumors indicate that Jokic's potential arrival could trigger a cascade of other moves, including trades, free agent signings, and adjustments to the Celtics' playing style to maximize the unique skill set he brings. Conversations in NBA circles suggest that if this deal materializes, it could redefine how superstars evaluate team compatibility, shifting the balance of power in the league. The timing of this reported signing has sparked further intrigue, as it comes just after Jokic's historic seasons with the Nuggets, where his consistent dominance and leadership have earned him MVP honors multiple times. Analysts point out that Jokic's versatility, court vision, and basketball IQ are precisely the qualities that could elevate the Celtics to a different echelon, potentially creating a dynasty in the making. Discussions on fan forums indicate that the Celtics' existing roster, featuring seasoned veterans and young talents, could be perfectly complemented by Jokic's presence, leading to offensive schemes that are both fluid and unpredictable. Coaches and pundits are speculating on how this hypothetical acquisition might alter the dynamics of the league's power structure, suggesting that the Eastern Conference could see a dramatic shift in competitive balance. Meanwhile, Denver's management faces questions about rebuilding and retaining key players, with some suggesting that Jokic's departure could trigger a broader domino effect throughout the NBA. The uncertainty has created a whirlwind of anticipation, with betting markets, social media chatter, and fan debates all intensifying as whispers of the deal continue to spread across sports networks and insider channels, fueling a frenzy of speculation that refuses to settle. Reports indicate that Jokic's move to Boston could also influence the strategic approaches of rival franchises, forcing teams to reevaluate defensive schemes and offensive rotations to account for the unique challenges he presents. His unparalleled passing ability, combined with a consistent scoring threat and leadership presence, could redefine how opponents prepare for the Celtics, potentially leading to innovative tactical responses. Rumors suggest that other stars in the league are closely monitoring this development, with speculation that partnerships, rivalries, and alliances could shift dramatically depending on how the situation unfolds. Analysts predict that the Celtics' marketing and branding initiatives could see a surge, leveraging Jokic's international recognition and popularity to expand their global footprint. Meanwhile, conversations among coaches, commentators, and former players highlight the broader implications for the NBA, including how player movement of this magnitude could influence salary cap negotiations, team morale, and long-term competitive strategies. Fans across the country are reportedly preparing for a roller coaster of emotions, oscillating between excitement, skepticism, and sheer disbelief as the narrative develops, with many already envisioning highlight reels and playoff scenarios featuring Jokic donning the green and white jersey. Speculation around this signing has also ignited debates regarding the potential synergy between Jokic and Boston's current stars, with insiders suggesting that his unique skill set could unlock previously untapped potential within the roster. Analysts argue that integrating a player of Jokic's stature requires careful balancing of play styles, rotations, and leadership dynamics. Yet the Celtics coaching staff is reportedly confident in their ability to orchestrate a seamless transition. Social media sentiment appears overwhelmingly positive, with fans posting reaction videos, memes, and speculative lineups that imagine the explosive combinations Jokic could form with his new teammates. Moreover, pundits suggest that the psychological impact of acquiring a superstar of Jokic's caliber extends beyond the court, potentially elevating team confidence, attracting additional talent, and enhancing the organization's overall reputation. The ripple effects could be immense, with rival teams already rethinking draft priorities, free agent targets, and tactical schemes in anticipation of Boston's potential dominance. Amidst this flurry of speculation, sources caution that nothing is finalized, highlighting the unpredictable nature of high-stakes negotiations and the ever-present possibility that unexpected developments could reshape the story entirely before any official announcement is made. As whispers intensify, insiders emphasize that Boston's front office has been meticulously planning for the possibility of landing a transformative player like Jokic, ensuring cap space, roster flexibility, and strategic alignment. Rumors suggest that contingency plans are in place to accommodate a range of scenarios, including potential trades, adjustments to the starting lineup, and tactical shifts to maximize offensive efficiency. Meanwhile, Denver appears to be bracing for a potential rebuild, with management exploring options that range from player development to strategic acquisitions designed to offset the possible loss of their superstar. The intrigue surrounding this story continues to dominate sports media, with experts, bloggers, and commentators dissecting every rumor, statement, and insider tip available. Fan speculation remains rampant, fueled by a combination of hope, disbelief, and strategic analysis, with many imagining a transformed Celtics squad capable of challenging for multiple championships. The unfolding drama promises to dominate conversations for weeks, keeping the NBA community on edge as the narrative evolves, fueled by every leaked tidbit and insider whisper, amplifying anticipation for what could be one of the most seismic moves in recent basketball history. Speculation continues to build around NIKOLA JOKIC's potential move to Boston, with insiders suggesting that the ripple effects could be felt across every corner of the league, affecting trades, coaching decisions, and even the morale of rival teams. Analysts are debating how Jokic's presence could alter Boston's offensive identity, predicting a shift towards more fluid, high-IQ basketball that leverages his unique passing ability and court vision. Rumors indicate that team chemistry will be critical, with veterans expected to adjust their roles to complement Jokic's style, while younger players might see accelerated development through his mentorship. Fans are reportedly inundating social media with projected lineups, highlight compilations, and hypothetical playoff matchups, fueling the frenzy surrounding the potential signing. Industry insiders hint that Boston's front office has prepared for this scenario for months, meticulously evaluating contract structures, salary cap implications, and a strategic fit of integrating a player of Jokic's caliber. Meanwhile, Denver's management is quietly exploring alternatives, potentially reshaping the team around emerging talents while grappling with the reality of losing one of the most talented and influential players in recent NBA history. The league itself seems braced for upheaval, with schedules, matchups, and rivalries potentially being rewritten if the deal comes to fruition, and the basketball world is watching with rapt attention. But before we continue, please remember to subscribe to the channel and give the video a like. Your support helps us keep bringing you the latest news about the Boston Celtics. Feel free to share your thoughts on the news in the comments as well. Reports suggest that if NIKOLA JOKIĆ finalizes a deal with Boston, it could trigger a domino effect in the free agent market as teams scramble to adjust rosters, renegotiate contracts, and position themselves strategically against the rising Celtics juggernaut. Sources indicate that rival franchises are evaluating defensive strategies specifically designed to contain Jokic, analyzing his scoring tendencies, passing angles, and decision-making patterns under pressure. Meanwhile, pundits are speculating on the cultural impact, noting that Jokic's European background, combined with his unassuming personality and high basketball IQ, could influence Boston's locker room dynamics in ways previously unseen. Fans are reportedly split between euphoria and apprehension, with heated debates unfolding across forums, Twitter threads, and sports commentary programs. Analysts warn that even if Jokic does join the Celtics, the integration process will require careful orchestration, with rotational adjustments, offensive schemes, and leadership roles needing fine-tuning to ensure optimal performance. Sources close to the negotiations hint at additional clauses and performance incentives being part of the discussion, reflecting the high stakes and the recognition of Jokic's transformative potential. As whispers continue to circulate, the basketball world remains in a state of suspense, eager to witness whether this rumored signing will redefine the balance of power in the NBA for years to come. Insiders continue to speculate on how NIKOLA JOKIC's potential move to Boston could influence the Eastern Conference, with particular attention on teams like the Milwaukee Bucks, Philadelphia 76ers, and Miami Heat. Analysts suggest that matchups against Boston could become more complex and strategically nuanced as opposing coaches attempt to counter Jokic's multifaceted skill set. Reports indicate that Boston's coaching staff is preparing for multiple scenarios, considering how to leverage Jokic's versatility while maintaining team cohesion and maximizing scoring efficiency. Fans are reportedly imagining combinations with existing Celtic stars, projecting fast breaks, alley-oops, and clutch plays that could define the team's future narrative. Moreover, industry insiders hint at the global marketing potential of the acquisition, emphasizing Jokic's international appeal and the expansion of Boston's fanbase worldwide. Meanwhile, Denver faces critical decisions regarding talent retention, potential trades, and long-term planning to mitigate the loss of a player of Jokic's caliber. The narrative continues to dominate sports media, with commentators dissecting every rumor, tweet, and insider leak, fueling speculation and debate across platforms. As anticipation builds, the NBA community is bracing for a potential seismic shift, with ripple effects expected to influence gameplay, strategies, and rivalries throughout the league in the seasons ahead. Rumors indicate that NIKOLA JOKIC's arrival in Boston could also spark internal competition within the Celtics roster, with veteran players adapting to new roles while young talent benefits from his mentorship and guidance. Sources suggest that the integration process will involve careful planning, balancing individual strengths with team objectives, and fostering an environment conducive to maximizing performance. Analysts are speculating about the offensive schemes that could emerge, predicting more dynamic spacing, creative ball movement, and enhanced scoring opportunities due to Jokic's unparalleled vision and passing accuracy. Meanwhile, fans have reportedly flooded social media with projections, memes, and debates, illustrating both excitement and concern over potential roster adjustments and chemistry challenges. The Celtics front office appears to be positioning strategically, maintaining flexibility for future trades, cap management, and tactical evolution to accommodate Jokic's skill set. Concurrently, Denver's leadership is reportedly considering rebuilding options, scouting potential replacements, and evaluating long-term strategies to sustain competitiveness. Industry insiders emphasize that while the deal is not finalized, the possibility of Jokic joining Boston has generated one of the most intense speculative environments in recent NBA memory, creating a narrative that will dominate discussions, analysis, and fan engagement across the basketball world for months to come. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to keep receiving exclusive news about the Boston Celtics, please subscribe to our channel and give the video a like. We always appreciate your comments and opinions. See you in the next video.